Hello, my name is Nicholas Tsiragakis, and this video is part of my application for a Master's in Finance at IE. In this video, I will be discussing an activity I enjoy doing, which is filmmaking. So movies in general have been a passion of mine since I was a child, and this interest eventually led me to filmmaking. What I enjoy about it the most is that it reminds me not to take myself too seriously. There's something very liberating about accepting the fact that I'm probably gonna look like a fool on stage in front of everyone. Really being okay with it, even enjoying it, is, like I said, a very liberating process. Filmmaking allows me to have a balance in my life. It really brings out qualities and traits that are very different from the qualities and traits that I developed through pursuing a career in finance. Filmmaking requires a childish and very imaginative approach, and in a way it allows me to stay in touch with a different side of myself. The entire process, from writing all the way to directing and editing, I find it to be completely captivating, and it allows me to take my mind off reality and into this imaginary world, and I really can't think of anything more fun to do. So without further ado, I would like to show you a very short movie I produced for the purpose of this application. I would like you to keep in mind that I wrote, produced, directed, starred in, edited, even did the special effects for this movie in about a day. And the reason I bring this up is because I want you to keep your expectations modest in regards to the quality of this movie. So please enjoy, and I'll be back in a few minutes to discuss some more. A quick intro to the movie you're about to see. The story revolves around a guy who buys a magic bracelet online and gets into trouble for doing so. And the idea for this story came from a special effect I wanted to experiment with. And so first I came up with a visual effect I wanted to use, and then I created a story around that which would enable me to use that effect. And I use it twice in the movie. So here we go.
Mr. Johnson,
Can I help you?
have you recently made a purchase online, sir?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Has it been delivered?
No, not yet.
You know lying to us is a crime. Are you lying to us?
Oh, shit!
You're in a lot of trouble.
What?
I said, my friend, you're in a lot of trouble.
Who are you?
I'm the one who sold you the bracelet.
And what are you doing here, man?
Ever since I fell under the spell of the bracelet, I just need to do everything that I can to keep it on me. Do everything I can to be able to enable it to use it forever.
Well, that didn't work out too well, did it? Because it's mine now.
Ha! That's all part of the trick, you see. You see, the bracelet feeds off of people, you know? And in order for me to be able to wear it forever, I need to let it feed off of others so that I can start fresh off of my good 24 hours. Oh, yeah.
Well, it's been more than 24 hours, and I'm still alive.
Ha, well, actually, according to my calculations, it looks like that your time will be up just
What? Wait,
about
no.
now.
Hi there, I'm back again. I hope you enjoyed that. And now I'd like to take some time to walk you through the process of making that, because I think it's representative of the process of making any amateur short film. So it all started with the script. I wrote the first version of it. I read it, thought it was horrible, rewrote it, got it to a slightly better level, and then I decided to force my friends to agree to act in my movie. I showed them the script, and they let me know what they thought of it, and as good friends, they were completely honest, brutally honest, in fact. They told me it was horrific. So we sat down, exchanged some ideas, analyzed the characters, the entire situation, and improved it somewhat. And then filming began. After about 2 hours of filming, I realized this movie's way too long for this application. I mean, we had too much material. And so I decided to take a break from filming. I started working on the script. I cut it down to about a third of what it was. And only the real, the core scenes stayed in. Filming resumed, and at this point we were very relaxed because we only had a few scenes left to shoot. The new version of the script was so much shorter, and that led to a more relaxed environment where we were just having fun with it, really. And that was the highlight of filming this entire thing, because we would just laugh out loud so much during filming. It would take us 10 shots just to get one scene right, because we were just cracking each other up. And this entire process was so much fun that it really reminded me why I love doing this, why I love filmmaking so much. So after filming was done, I started working on the special effects, and this is when problems started coming up, because I had to download a new plugin to the software I was already using. So once I had that, I realized I had no idea how to use this new plugin. It was a lot more complicated than I originally thought. So I had to watch these videos online, these tutorial videos which explain how to use it. And using that and a lot of trial and error, I finally figured it out. Luckily, when we were filming, we had planned ahead and really got the shots necessary to implement these effects. So overall, I'm pretty proud of the way the effects turned out. I really think they're the best point of this short movie. After the effects were done, I moved on to the editing part, and this was by far the most challenging part of this process. I had about an hour of material that I had to reduce to 3 minutes. Luckily, a lot of the scenes we'd filmed were garbage, so that helped me narrow down the scenes that actually worked. But unfortunately, a lot of what we had filmed was garbage, so the number of scenes that could be used were limited, and it was impossible to put those scenes in a sequence and have that sequence make sense. So I ended up rearranging the entire sequence of events, and the entire story ended up being completely different from the original screenplay. After that was done, I applied a filter to make the entire thing more homogeneous, and that was done. I called my friends up. I told them the thing was over. I invited them over to watch it. We sat down. We shared a very good laugh, and the entire thing was over with. And in reflection, I'm glad filmmaking is part of my life. Through this experience and many other filmmaking experiences, I've had a great deal of fun, and I've also been able to express myself creatively. So, like I said, I'm really glad filmmaking has been part of my life. This is all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for considering my application. Bye.
Have you recently made it?
You can't be texting on your fucking phone, man.